Yeah, nothing too interesting happening here.
It feels like we've been. Looks like we might be skipping out
screen.
on the Widow fight.
Nothing too interesting happening. Pretty even from both sides. And they're scared as hell. No one's doing anything. No one wants to risk losing this game, so they're actually gonna play safe. Lance isn't contesting that. Understandable. Oh, Basic's getting zoned off quite a bit. He's getting frozen too.
He made sure that Zane already took his orange buff.
They're playing. It's good if they play a hard top side deny basic gold. Like that's really good.
All right, we're gonna give up.
Nothing happening. They're still trying to freeze top, which is good. They should keep trying. Carlos is farming. Oh, he got the camp. That's good. He gets a little more quicker. He needs to back off and maybe reset before turtle. That way he's full HP for it. Yato's gonna stay for the wave.
I mean, how Yato and Joybaj are gonna come in as well. Zane's trying to claim a nice position for it. Yureshi also trying
turtle fight. Let's see what goes. Let's see what happens. T on Carlos. He's low as hell. Cold altar. Oh, Zane with the retry. Joybaj with the ult. The stun onto. Shark has no ult either.
Does not have that ultimate.
Shark's dead.
Taken out by Yureshi though. T able to find Shark.
Yureshi's dead though.
Could be good. Yureshi very low.
That's massive for BTK.
Going into the hands of T, giving BTK
half 1,000 gold lead. That Esme turtle pile is just so much more insane than Arlott. Dude, Arlott's going damage too. I don't think TOB is winning. Arlott's damage. I thought he was gonna go tank. I think damage is really bad here. Because Lance isn't really a frontline tank. He's just there. So try and get red trues. If Arlott went tank, I'd have more faith in TOB. But he's going full damage, and I don't like full damage here. It's Arlott.
That's right. And speaking of things on the way here, look at Yato and Joybaj.
He's dead.
Ooh, a lot of damage on a Shark. Didn't have the ultimate once again. It's another pick off.
Denied a gold cannon for basic. Really good.
And this is what we
might actually no, I don't think they denied it.
Over again. It's going to be extremely hard for Shark to be able to keep hold of that time journey. But Hangul, speaking of things,
Hoon in a very bad spot, gonna get taunted
up. Kill on Hoon. Actually, with a 3-man ult, but it's not gonna matter. He doesn't have the damage to back it up. Zane with the big bonk. Reshi's dead. Like I think this is gonna be a GG, you guys. It's gonna be a GG. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? The Esme EXP strong side is really gonna win the game.
It's my Fredrin.
I really told you them that.
Already had the first neutral taken up.
This game was going to be defined by EXP. This game was 100% going to be defined by EXP, and look at it now. Top, this isn't even going to matter.
The airstrike comes down. Cold Altar comes out, trying to get best player
this
over
is interesting.
Safety, but BTK
Yato. He has flicker though. He could flicker out, but he's fine. It's in the back.
BTK
okay, they need to not get too aggressive here. Just relax here. Maintain the lead. You need a front line here, not a damage Arlott. You need a front line and set, so you have a Diggy. Who's gonna set for like TOB's honestly going damage Arlott was the stupidest thing they could have done. Who's gonna set? Who is going to set for you guys? No one's gonna set. A flicker tank Arlott could actually set for you, but damage Arlott with Petrify cannot set. That was just that was the mistake they made. That was the big mistake they made. Was going that. It's not even because of the Fredrin. It's not the Fredrin. It's not the Fredrin. It's the EXP. There's an EXP gap here. Ureshi's either playing for fun or he thinks damage Arlott will work. I thought damage Arlott would work too in a tourney setting, and then I realized Petrify isn't really that practical with an engage hero, and maybe he hasn't realized that either. Because I think damage Arlott's like strictly a rank thing. I don't think it'll work in a tourney setting, and not versus Esme. 100% not versus Esme. Esme is like a tank hero where you need to go like a tank, just tank build. If it was a bruiser that he could actually burst like Lapu or Yuzong, then maybe.
BTK, as long as they don't make any mistakes,
but BTK just has to maintain their goal lead here and play and relax. They cannot burst Esme, so Esme can kind of do whatever she wants. The worst case scenario is Faramis pulls her under tower, and then they try to CC her. I think the only way she's really dying. Like, look how much pressure he has on the bot side. They can do whatever they want down there.
We saw Hoon up there. We saw Shark up there. So
they have like insane turtle pile too with Esme. And no one can contest the turtle pile for sure.
Getting better positions overall. Here was another dive onto ISO. Maybe able to pick up this one. Basic. Finally grabbing one. Didn't
he
need the
dies to that? That's so bad. That he dies there.
But like you said, it's taken a long
that is really bad.
That kind of result.
They cannot. You cannot be giving a Claude kills like that.
But was it enough, and is it on time right now?
That is bad.
Catch up with BTK. It is going to help him take a lead in that gold advantage.
Might not be a free. I don't know. Somehow best player has a lead on this game. Oh, he gets the retry. I don't know how he has an EXP lead on Zane. I guess because Zane's not really farming as much, and best player is. All right, a little bit of a throw. A little bit of a throw.
A little bit tankier. He can last, and now first tower of the game gonna fall over the side of the Ohio brothers. Starting to see the tables turn just a little bit. Best player puncturing through.
The gold's getting a bit more even now.
Damage onto the side of BTK, but nothing too major. Zane wanting to maybe possibly take this fight, moving through the map, but Ohio
BTK didn't really do anything with their lead. They should have, especially versus Diggy.
You know, that's actually,
and they kind of let their golden get fucked.
We were talking about it earlier with the baby,
which isn't good.
Hadn't led to much, but now being able to find a kill on ISO, and that went directly into the.
He's alone here. He won't die. He's too tanky to die.
And going here, Zane maybe in some trouble.
Yeah, he's tanky though. He's bulky. I think they know that they can't. They don't have the damage quite. But wait a second. A lot of damage on a Shark. Shark's forced to use a flicker.
T going on him.
Out, but it is a selfish one.
Looking for an ult. Doesn't matter. Shark's probably gonna die here. Shark's dead.
Get that stun, and T picking up another mega kill
T gets out.
for the team.
That's just a
right
1 for nothing.
4-0-1.
BTK's favor. Todd does get a tower bot.
But we have to pay top side.
Okay, interesting.
Take up this tower, and that's
some top tower gold.
Originally, before they were able to find the tower, it allowed.
Oh, Zane fucked up his retreat. It's not gonna matter. Shark has no ult. He gets bursted down. Best player. It doesn't seem like they have any dashes, but he has one dash. He gets out.
Hard at 8 minutes in. Yato able to
Basic.
find that. Not only that, but
trying to kill
tower, like said,
ET on the Esme, but I'm not sure it's gonna work out for him.
It's low. Look at the health bar on this middle tower. It's
T's getting a little greedy at bot. I don't like what we're saying. Fortunately, TOB isn't going down to try and stop him. They're trying to defend the mid lane. It's already gone though. The Esme was a really good pick to counter the Diggy. Like that was just such a good pick getting the Esme here.
But BTK is wasting no time responding to that.
And he's going mage Diggy, so he can't stop getting bursted from Esme. Ooh, good damage. It's not really gonna matter.
Up against this Faramis Shark and Hoon having a
Joybox needs to play a bit more safer though.
And when they go for the class,
like the Diggy ult can be baited by the Esme pretty easily. So all he has to do is wait for the Diggy ult to run out, and then he ults. He shouldn't be forcing the Diggy ult. Esme can always force the Diggy ult just by going on him.
Looks like there's still great positioning here from BTK. Will TOB be able to help the best player? He's the only one right now dancing around that pit.
A lot of damage on Zane.
Oh, see, like right there, he got bursted. Zane, 1 HP, he's getting out. He had to get out. Actually going on the back line. Cold altar. Iso's dead. It's just Joybodge and T, but T's in there. T doesn't take damage. Trying to do something. Oh, Lord goes down for TOB. He's not going to take damage. They really need to play front to back.
A little bit of a swing there. TOB back on the map, evening out the playing field with this gold.
BTK throwing a tad. Let's see if it keeps happening. T with the engage. He's too tanky to die anyway. Loading gets pulled out. T might actually die here. Archie's out. Or Archie flickers out. 1 HP, getting out a bit. Ooh, he lives. Iso killing Carlos. A little bit overextension from him. And he's dead.
And down goes best player. BTK trying to respond.
Man, overextended a little hard there. Greedy for the kill.
Maybe
they're not going to get much with the Lord because of that.
Best player there. They had
T5-0.
That Lord coming up for the 6v5.
Even gold on both sides now after this Lord.
But that's just about that discipline, right? In between these two teams, who's going to be able to
looking for something to happen here. Wasn't anything's going to happen at all. Oh, Zane going in. He's getting melted though. He has to get out. Gets out 1 HP though. Oh, Shark flickering out. Have to flicker out to live. Rashi's up there though. Wonder if anything that happened. They don't have cold altar or Diggy ult here. So that's pretty huge. I'm not sure they can do anything to engage because of that. They need to play around T, just walk around the front line. If they get basic, they win GG. It's basic the one that's the issue here. It's because he got those kills early game that made him snowball.
Shark struggling a lot earlier on, right? Being forced to use those time journeys. He's been taking some deaths, but he is still a roam. 0-5-3, not the prettiest KDA.
They kill basic is GG for sure. Basic doesn't have Purify, so Farsa manages to land a combo on him when he tries to dive.
It seems like right now when he's
that would be like the best case scenario. That's what they should be playing for.
The time journey, it's a little too early. He needs to kind of sit back, wait a little bit more until it's completely gone, and then look for the set, because he's starting to throw it in a little too early. But speaking of looking for sets, he can still play from Joybot.
Shark still does have that time journey, gonna pop it.
Okay, no cold altar or Diggy ult.
Able to get it with the falling star moon.
Carlos is on the back line trying to kill Yato. He's getting caught out. He has one dash, still gets out. We're gonna start something around, but nothing's gonna happen. They don't have cold altar or Diggy ult. That's really huge. Those are they're two big team fight ults. They're gone now.
The rest of the team try to get a flank. Gotta keep our eyes on to basic. He's
Carlos stunned with the ult. Is it gonna matter? Tries to dash out. He's still going. Joybodge 1 HP getting out. Best player. Really low.
Appraisal's wrath. Best player, very low.
But he gets out
but
barely.
Not able to get the finish. Look at base.
They're cutting for the tower.
macro once again, taking another tower consistently.
They're actually a Sea Halberd that can kind of counter Esme with the anti-heal.
And they're playing this extremely well. They've been having a hard time.
Oh, they're trying to chase him. He gets out. Barely.
Splitting up the map, finding the objectives right
See,
now.
TOB just likes playing with Basic splitting a lot. They need to stop his splits. Either that or they need to wipe the other side so Basic's forced to back off.
BTK has been forcing out the utility. They gotta force them to play their game.
They could win the 4v4 without Basic. But if Basic comes and destroys the backline, it's kind of doomed. Yato needs Winter Trunch and Iso needs Wind Nature.
Again, they found the first one, and it looks like
then Arlott is just looking for like sneaky picks in the backline.
Mobazane's the only one here in the pit currently showing on the map, but that's good for BTK.
He's also someone they need to watch out for, because the backline is what matters the most. Like, see, like, this is a really good spot for Arlott. They don't know he's there at all.
The Ohio Brothers have been known, right? I feel like they've been so known for their macro overall.
Now he's gonna show himself.
On the map. Yato gonna drop the airstrike, but in comes Yureshi. Nobody has vision on him.
Now Yureshi's dead because of that.
Big mega kill. Lord, very low. Zane also looking for a position. Blast comes down with the flicker.
Blast, it's not gonna matter. Zane wins the retry. Basic 23 has to get out. Iso's gonna kill. Iso's gonna do a lot of damage here because Basic has to get out. Oh, Iso barely gets out actually.
In a rough spot, not able to find a kill though. Yato, the only one to
If they all live and get out here with the Lord, it's good for them.
Because their health bars are low, but they do secure the.
They need to get out. He's already half.
You know, these teams are scary, man. All those ultimates, all that clashing and damage going on.
That was like a coin flip retry right there.
So clearly these players knowing their limits almost to a pinpoint accuracy, knowing exactly what they can get.
Carry no flicker, kind of a bad thing, but they'll be able to get, they should be able to get to the outside towers.
A huge retry from
they should be able to. That should be almost guaranteed.
And maybe
there's those two outside towers here.
With the Lord.
Good old Mike. Coming through.
They just have to 5v5 and play together. Carlos getting some of it. Has no dash, gets out still. It's fine. They should all just be playing together with the Lord. You know, TOB doesn't have that insane of wave players, so they play and push with the Lord. They could get a few towers. Gonna charge now, going down.
The crash comes in, able to take that second tier tower.
T looking for an engage, it's not gonna matter though. He's a little low. Should try to get full HP first.
Moving backwards. BTK
don't
want to force it. They've gotten a little bit. They've taken a bit of the map, and they might be
getting all the outside towers. Probably no high grounds.
They're going to be able to take another tower and finally evening out the playing field.
All of the ult. Not going to matter much.
Well-played push from BTK.
Absolutely.
All right, now it's just the late game macro.
Right? They lost it.
BTK with the 2K gold lead, not by much. Still something.
So it does.
It's still anyone's game. BTK has to play together and make sure they don't get any lurks. Like no one lurks on them, like Arlott.
Over the side of Ohio Brothers. BTK, like you said, though, did have a great push there. That
was interesting.
Falling into the hands of Michael Retry.
Is carry Lono gold lead? Yeah, I don't like the carry pick much either, just because it doesn't really do too much versus Faramis. He's cold altar. If Faramis has a cold altar, I think the carry is a really good pick. If they can bait out the Faramis ult and Diggy ults, and they've been doing it really well with T, just bursting the Diggy. Gobod's kind of useless. He should save his second skill to try to block Claude ult.
Yato T.
Wait, they fucked this up. What are they doing? They didn't know who to target there. They should have went for Reshi because he's squishy as fuck. They went for basic, but it's like not great. Ooh. Wait, they're actually getting trades for it though.
Now they're gonna move on to Shark, a lot of damage.
Why'd they flicker though?
Time Journey comes out. Best
They need to chill. Get out here. They got a pick and it's fine. Shark's 1 HP and had to flicker out to live.
Still up in the top side. Yureshi trying to delay them.
Iso's having a rough time here. Dies. That's not good.
Iso comes out. This is bad for best. I mean, this is bad for the side of BTK. They're trying to go back to basic.
Farsa and T are going to be up here. I don't think they'll be able to end, but definitely not good bets here.
5 members of TOB up.
Kind of a throw from Yato and
what a bounce back tracks TOB.
It should be those two working together. Wait, it wasn't Bodge, it was Iso and T. T should be the one sitting in the bush though. He doesn't have burst potential. It should be Yato. Yato and Iso, if anything. Because those two are the damage heroes.
Zane is still alive and on the board, and that means it's a 50-50.
Zane, he's in a really good spot here. He sees that it's not too low, but he's kind of alone.
Yeah, a lot is on the
They're all going on him. He's trying to delay as much as he can. They block his ults.
A lot of damage, especially on the Zane. Zane gonna get shredded down. Immortality pops.
All right, he's dead. They should just give this.
Hiding out in this bush.
All they have to do is give it. Don't contest it. He might look for a steal, but I don't think he should. Carlos still has Retry.
Ohio brothers do control.
Oh, he has to ult out here.
Falling Star Moon
Good
does
burst.
not connect. Feather to airstrike, able to land something. The best player should be able to take this Lord. Now the responding Blaze.
Yeah, he's still trying to do something. It's not going to matter.
And 4 members are gone on the side
Oh,
of BTK.
nah. What a throw. GG.
The upswing is over.
GG. That's a GG. They threw, bro. They threw so hard. What a throw. What the fuck? Why are they even fighting it with 4 people?
Can they defend this push? Don't know if it's going to be able to happen.
Nah, that's GG for sure.
Welcome to the Midwest Ohio brothers, stopping the path to power, Tricks.
That is going to be it. Zane knows it's over.
Very interesting
Recalls come
choices
out.
here.
The Ohio brothers take game 1.
Victory!
And what a
They threw so hard, like the whole game. They were doing really good at the start, but then ISO got solo killed, which is horrible. And then they're not playing 5v5. They should be playing 5v5s, but they're not. And then they're not clearing bushes for a Reshi. If they clear bushes for a Reshi, that would be really good. Because Reshi can't do shit if he can't flank. Like Joybot should be clearing the whole jungle when he goes to check stuff. And especially those outer bushes, those matter the most. How did they even lose with that lead? Throws, bro. They just threw. They threw so hard. So unimaginably hard. The worst thing about it is that they didn't even trade picks there. T and Yato. Yato missed his first skill. No, Yato hit his first skill, but he ulted basic, which is fucked up because he has to focus 1. Like, they should have just ran when that happened, but they didn't run. They really thought they could do something, but that was like the biggest mistake of their lives. ISO was kind of useless the whole game. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the carry pick in the first place. I didn't like it at all. Versus Faramis. I think Melissa would have been better versus Faramis. I could see if he picked it to sort of counter Claude, but Claude's just not gonna go on you. It's as simple as that. And then Zane right here, Zane was greedy. He was so greedy here. He should have just gave it. I don't know what he was doing, trying to like contest that. That was kind of like an ego contest.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if Zane maybe should have tried to force that there.
Especially when he was down in numbers. That was dumb. ISO was doing good damage in the late game, but it was just already too late. And you're fighting down in numbers.
If they just would have waited it out, they didn't have a great position, and then he commits.
I would say it's not really anyone specifically. Okay, definitely ISO made the most mistakes in terms of like him dying early. Like if he just went even with basic, it would have been a lot better for them.
And you know, Trek, speaking of Yureshi, he did a
but honestly, BTK did play a little too much towards EXP side. If there's no turtles up, they shouldn't have. I saw Zane path too much towards EXP. Zane too greedy? Yeah, it was a little too greedy from him. I would say BTK's synergy. It's just like they choked. That'd be the best way to put it. They choked. They choked when it mattered most. If you guys haven't already, like the stream, please subscribe as well. All that good stuff. Onto a game 2. Still think BTK has a chance, but let's see. Depends how strong their mentals are after throwing that game.